didn't even get to cross.
Hey guys, Traz95 here, bringing you episode 12 of my flipping 10mm to 100mm series. I have some great new items for you this episode. As per usual, I start my regular items. I put in Furies, Onyx Bolts, and I put in Battle Staffs. Battle Staffs are good because they're very consistent. They don't change price a lot, so they're very, very good. I don't have a massive margin on, but they're pretty much guaranteed. They're very fast flip. So the three new items I have for you today are Ghostly Essence. They are, if you don't know, they're used to recharge the Ectoplasmata, the upgraded version that people use a lot of Abyssal Demons and stuff. It's actually very expensive, and I got, I think it was a 300 GP margin on them. Sorry, I'm not 100% sure. I'm not watching the video while I'm doing this. And they only had a buy limit of 2,000, which wasn't amazing. But obviously they bought and sold pretty quickly actually, so I was very happy with it. And the next new item is the Searing Ashes. These are dropped by Lava Strike Worms. I was actually at Lava Strike Worms, and that's how I came across this item. Got them as a Slayer task, and I was like, wow, this is actually very valuable. And I got them, they had a 1.7k margin on them. But unfortunately, they were buying at an okay speed, but they just weren't selling at that price. I lowered the price a little bit more. Eventually they got down to 1.4k. They were selling a bit slowly. I didn't wait for them all to buy because I had a feeling that they weren't going to sell very quickly. So I took the ones that I bought and put them into sell just to try and get an effort, a gauge of what they were doing. And eventually I got them down to 1.2k, I think it was, margin, and at that point I bought at the buy offer. I bought about 800 of the 1,000, because even though I got a buy limit of 2,000, I put 1,000 in at a time so that I then have more money free to go get other stuff. And yeah, they weren't selling, sorry, so I took the offer out because I didn't want to be stuck with loads of stuff if they weren't going to be able to shift very quickly. So I bought them up, put the sell offer in, and they are selling slowly. They're currently still in while I'm recording this. But apart from that, everything else bought and sold pretty quickly. The Onyx Bolts didn't have an amazing margin on them, but like I said in my last episode, they buy and sell very quickly. Another thing that I was thinking of talking about in this episode, sorry, I don't script these episodes, I literally just talk whatever comes to my mind, was time zone flipping. I was flipping these in the morning, and that's probably the main reason why these weren't buying and selling very quickly. Because I'm in the UK, and there are optimum times to flip. The morning in the UK, I was flipping these about 9. It's not a good time because there's not a lot of people on at that time. People are at work, people are at school, and in the UK and most of Europe, and then America, most of them are asleep. So the only really ones that are playing are either people who don't have work or whatever, or are in Australia, that kind of region. So there's not a whole lot of people on buying and selling things. The second one was, don't leave buy offers in overnight. You can leave sell offers in overnight, but just don't leave buy offers in overnight, because the GE can change its mid price twice in a day, and it can do it randomly. There is like an algorithm or something that they use, but it changes 2 times a day, I think it is, and it changes at random times. So if you leave a buy offer in overnight, the price can change twice, making the midpoint higher or lower, and then you'll get stuck with a bunch of stuff, and it could change again later on, and then you're just stuck with a bunch of stuff because the price has changed so much mid on the GE that your buy offer was way higher than the GE mid prices now, and there's no way you're able to offload it, so you've got to deal with a loss. You can leave sell offers in overnight. I wouldn't, if they've not been selling all day, don't leave them for that price overnight. Lower them a bit and leave them in overnight. But just, yeah, you can leave sell offers in, but just don't leave buy offers in overnight. That's not a very smart move. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I've been Traz95. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. See you around.